Hello everyone! I'm here in my veranda area to check my succulents again. So it's still rainy seasons here in my area. My specific location is Silang, Cavite, Philippines. So it's been raining day and night. And just like what I have said in my previous vlog, and if you haven't watched it, please do watch my videos in my channel because I have shared lots of tips and information about succulent. So it's rainy season, just like what I have said here in the Philippines. So what happened to our succulent is they become so plump and chubby. They tend to become more bigger as they outgrow our pots already. But the common problem we have is that they are susceptible to fungus, mealybugs, and pests because they are not getting enough sunlight, as well as aphids like this succulent, the Peach Beauty, have aphids on the inner rosette. The black spot that you can see, that's a sign that it was infested by aphids. Although I think it will be fine, and the rain has to stop, and I was able to get a video. Time check, it's 9:30 a.m. here in the Philippines, Silang, Cavite, Philippines. So look at this, there are lots of fungus in the leaves. So that is our dusty rose. This is our pink spot. This is our suyon. So the rain has just stopped. If you would see, there are still water droplets, or they are wet from the rain. The rain is not that strong, but still it's been raining for how many days, so they are really wet. The potting mix haven't dried up yet, so there's so much to clean up here. It's been, I think, 4 weeks or more than 4 weeks that I haven't cleaned up my succulents because I'm afraid to remove the weeds and to clean them up to disturb their roots while their soil mix is wet, because they might, there is a big possibility that they will have root rot or stem rot. So I'm just hoping that they can cope up, or they can thrive and stay healthy, and they can survive the rainy days because the rain is really strong sometimes. So far, not so much casualty except for the mushy leaves, dried leaves, and the pests like fungus, mealybugs. So that's a common problem. So right now I cannot really fix because it's about to rain again. So I'm just giving you a quick update on my succulents here in the veranda. So here in my area, as just like what I have said, and I keep on repeating, my location is Silang, Cavite, Philippines. In our area, it's rainy season, and it's been raining day and night. Sometimes it's strong, sometimes it's not. But as you can see in the video, my succulent is totally wet. Their pot is really heavy because the soil mix is really full of water. So it is really important for us when we put our succulent in a rain or shine area that they have a pot with a drainage hole. The other thing is that they have a drainable soil mix because they will not be able to withstand the wet soil for this. It's already a month that they have been sitting down in a wet soil. So look at what happened to our white Monroe. when I first exposed this to full sun, it got sunburned, and the leaves that has been sunburned become mushy because of the rain. But I think the inner rosette will survive. So I just have to remove this. I know this Monroe can survive, even though this Monroe was given to me by my friend, Sis Jeremy Hermano, as a birthday gift to me. So you can visit our channel. I will just put the succulent, the channel that she has on the screen, so you can follow her. So these are the succulents that we bought, or we just have received last month of May, and they are okay. On the next table, these are the other succulents that we have bought last May as our birthday gift for ourselves. So they are okay. Look, the table is flooded because the surface of this table is not even, so the water is not going out. So, but some of them, in spite that they did not receive enough sunlight, they still have the stress color, like this Mina, which is very red in color. Our Arce, that looks so beautiful and so lush. But this one, I think this is Mamba, or yeah, but it doesn't look so good. It has fungus. So maybe I should allot time or schedule myself to clean up the succulents. But the problem is sometimes when I do have time, I cannot clean them up. Why? Because it's raining, so I cannot clean up and stay outside here in the veranda area. As you see in the first part of the video, in the introduction, they are really totally exposed to full rain. So when it's raining, it's not possible for me to clean up them because I will really get wet, or shall I say, I will take a bath in the rain if I do so stay here. And I don't want to get sick because I have kids to take care. So I just have to wait when it will become sunny. I hope so soon, so I can clean them up. So on the floor, I put down my head pot. This is Graptopetalum myrinae, the one planted in the head pot. So I put it down here because sometimes when it rains so strong, there's a storm, the wind is strong also, so I'm afraid it might fall again. So I decided to put it on the floor. And on this rack, we have our Astrophytum asterias. Look at their skin, or the outer part of the cactus is really wet. And some of the flower bud was not able to bloom because they have been soaked in water for too long. And I found one casualty. This is an asterias. It did not make it, so it rotten. It is rotten already. So I just leave it there for a while, and then I'll go back to it to check it, to remove it later, so we can continue with the video. So look at our Binaceae. So I don't know what happened. I think it's fungus. Even the other pot have. So this is our cream tea. It has fungus too. So I really don't like rainy days, but for others, like for the farmers, they really need rainy days for their plants to grow. So I really don't hate it, but of course, if it's talking about growing succulents, which doesn't like to sit on a wet soil, of course, I want them not to have so much rain, since there's no space for me to put roof, and I don't have budget really on to put roof, and I find them more beautiful when they are exposed to full rain. So I just have to keep on praying, and I am confident, although I am a little bit nervous now because more casualties are being observed here in my garden. So rain is a blessing from God that helps every plant to grow more. So I'm hoping that it will survive all my succulents. So far they are okay. So we have here babies offset. So there are some mushy leaves that it's also hard to pull. So look at the stem of this. It's rotten, but it's hard. So I think it's okay because the rosette are okay. This is our Murasaki. This is our Beyonce, which is beautiful in color. Our Chloe, which look like a bouquet. Our agavoids. So some leaves are really very hard to remove, even if it's mushy already. So I just have to wait till it's dry. So this is our purple haze. So before it has lots of aphids. Right now they are recovering from the infestation of the aphids. So look at this. Aside from the aphids that it has, fungus has totally infested this spot. As I remove the leaves that is infected by fungus, there are lots of offset coming out. Look at the stem. I'm not sure if you can see it clearly. So our variegated Sinucalicium on the clay pot is okay, no problem at all. Our Sedum clavatum, our ghosty, and our cheesecake becomes more plump. Our Arunpe, which having, so the stress color of our Arunpe is getting gone. Look at the inner set, it's turning into green. Our Luella, and look at this, so many flower buds. So also our ghosty have already infested by aphids. So you might be wondering, how do I treat them, the aphids and the fungus? If you would ask me if I am using an insecticide or do I spray anything on them, well, honestly, I do not use any insecticide, any fungicide, Starkel G or any chemicals on them, except for the alcohol. So all I use for them whenever I see mealybugs or fungus or any pests, what I use to disinfect them or to make them healthy is only the isopropyl alcohol, the 70% one that you can usually buy in the market. So this is our Bill's Baker that we have got last May. But look at it now, there's giving lots of offset. So let's go to the other rack. So it's just going around, giving you update on my succulents here in the veranda area. So just stay with me as we go around. So it might be, the video might be quite long because there are many. So this is our habit here. So look at this, there are lots of aphids. So when it comes to aphids, I don't do anything about it except removing this kind of leaves that is really very infested by aphids. That's how I treat them, but I really don't spray anything at all. So right now I cannot do anything about it because they're exposed to full rain, and I cannot clean them up because there's no chance. It's been raining the whole day, and during night time, of course, I have to rest, to sleep. So, and besides, it's so dark here, even there's light, so I cannot clearly see. There's still also aphids here in my goose tea, but in spite of lack of sunlight, they look so pretty for me, and I still love their color. Look at this purple delight. Look at the pigmentation. So I'm wondering why this have this kind of color in spite of the rain, in spite that it did not receive full sun. So beside it is, this is purple delight, by the way, and this is our peach. No, this is our marpin, or pretty in pink, but it's not pink in color. There's aphids too. We have our Arun face, our shade left, which is so lush. So the common thing that I also observe during rainy days, my succulents, beside from being chubby and plump, they tend to give lots of offsets, yeah, flower buds for the cactus. Look at these hero ones. I love the stress color. So this cactus was not able to bloom every time it gives flower buds because of the rain. The flower bud got rotten. So far, not much that casualty here in my veranda area. I think they can survive because of my well-draining soil, although not all of them will, because rainy season is still quite long pa. I think it will end by the end of August here in the Philippines. So I think there's a seed pod here. So let's see if they can survive until the end of August. So it is really important for us to have a well-draining soil. So my soil mix is composed of 50% loam soil, 50% pumice stone, and 50% loam soil and 50% pumice stone. That's it. So the pumice stone is mungo in size, and the loam soil is already composed of organic things like garden soil, vermicast, carbonized rice salt, and rice salt. So it's a complete set already of the organic things, so I don't add more. So this is our big set of Vinaceae. Beside it we have the Firestorm. So aside from the succulent growing well and growing so the leaves become plump and they give us lots of set, the weeds at the same time is growing so big and healthy too because of the rain. So this Cryptopetalum Ellen, which was given to us as a gift from Mamadonna.tv, please do visit our channel. Have edema already because of too much water it's getting. So this is our Cuvier, our fire pillar. Look at this Cryptopetalum Ellen. It has lots of edema already, but it's also strong. I think it can survive the rainy days. So look at this clumping. It's really growing so big because of the rain. The nutrients that it's getting from the rain is really helpful for them to become more big and more healthy. But the problem is that if they can survive until end of the August, So it's really important for your pots, just like what I've said, to have lots of drainage holes, drainable soil, and they must be well rooted when you expose them to a full rain or shine setup. So I have been doing this rain or shine setup for more than, I think, 3 years already. So I started collecting my succulents since year 2020 during pandemic time, during the COVID time where people cannot go out. So that's how I started collecting, and I just have propagated them so that they become this lot, or I mean the veranda area is full of the succulents already, because I have been propagating them every time I have time, every time they have upset. So I haven't still fixed this rock of aloes, just like what I've said. The soil mix is wet, it's raining, I cannot find the proper type. So these are my propagation pad of succulents. So I put it in my working table. Here's our Hera. So it's a combination. So this one is the Melocactus that was grown from seeds. So I expose it to full rain so that it will get more bigger and more nutrients. So the others are some propagation of my cactus. So propagating your succulents is very important also the cactus, because they can make you have every variety you have. So if ever something happens on the mother plant, you can still have an extra variety or kind of it. So this is my succulent arrangement before, so I haven't fixed it yet. So these are the pads of my propagation. They are also totally wet from the rain. So there's space in this rack because I exposed it to the working table. So some are already big and are ready to be transferred to a bigger pot. But this time, rainy season, it's not the best time to repot them, because I don't repot my succulents whenever the soil mix is wet, and I cannot wait. And it's not possible for them to have a dry soil mix right now because of the rainy season. So I think that's my sharing for today. The video is too long, I'm so sorry about it, but I hope you enjoy looking at my succulents as I do, because I love them. I love their color, and most of them have survived the rainy season for a month already. So I hope they can survive until the end of August. So bye for now. See you on my next video. Bye. God bless us all. Bye. Don't forget to visit my other channel, Dusty Succulent and Cacti Lover. That's my main channel. So you are now here in my new channel, or because I'm still fixing my main channel right now. So thank you for watching. Do not forget to like and share my videos. Thank you for supporting my channel, and if you do like my video, please keep supporting and watching my video. Thank you so much, and God bless us all. Bye everyone. Happy gardening.